So it's that time again. Another update on the base. First thing I've put in is some access passages between floors because I kind of got tired of running all the way around the staircase every single time I need to go downstairs. So now all I have to do is go through this trapdoor. And I've got a bubble vader. And yes, I know I'm playing with fire, having bubble vaders and all this redstone, but it's fine. I am totally a Minecraft professional. So now I've got a shortcut down here. And there was nothing behind this wall anyway, so if I push the button, it switches the bubble vader to go up. Now we're back up here. That's not the only one, however. I've got a couple more. We go through this door. You can see Frosty's still here. If you go up this staircase and then push this button, there's a shortcut now to the spike room, the spiral staircase. I got tired of having to cross the portal and go all the way around. There is a new staircase here, but we'll come back to that. The button. We've got new bubble vaders that go up to the 5th floor. And I think this is a good way to show the improvements to the base, so I think we'll go up here. Got a little, just a little couple trapdoors, nothing fancy. But I've started to fill in the exhibits a bit more. I moved all these. These were keepsakes. They were in my storage room. I moved them up here. Just some little things. Like this one was my Secret Santa paper that I got from the dispenser. And like this is a Jolly Rancher that I got from Halloween, from trick-or-treating. Stuff like that. This box is the duck box. It's full of pains and the original book. But I put that up here. This is it's supposed to be for my various prize boxes, but as you can read on the sign, I kept all the stuff in the boxes and they're in my ender. See? Oh. See, I've got Trip or Treat, the Stride. They're still in there. Once I'm done with them, or if I ever decide to empty them, the boxes will go here. This used to be the Triumph over the Dragon exhibit, but sadly, once again, that one has been moved. Originally, it was here, and then I had it over there in that window for a very short time, only a couple of days. And now it's somewhere else. We'll go to it. But I think it's finally reached its final resting place. But this one is to commemorate one day when us 5... I mean, those who were there, or those who were in chat that day and saw all the deaths, we went down to the arena and had a little bit of fun, just off the cuff. So I built a little exhibit to commemorate that. This one, it's called Maz's City. It's for the ancient city that Maz found, and invited some of us over to help raid it. So I made an exhibit to commemorate that. See, there's Maz himself. And we've got an actual disc fragment that I got from one of the chests. So, that's cool. And this one is brand new. I just built... See, this one has been in progress for a while. I've changed what it was going to be a couple of different times, and this is what I finally settled on. Like, I didn't have a solid idea. I just built the, deep slate stuff. I wanted it to look like an ancient city, kind of. So, and this is just how it ended up. But this one is brand new. See, the dragon fight one was here, but due to the limitations of the wall back here, because of this, like, it didn't look too good. And I felt that something else would be better suited to go here. So I decided on a Trip or Treat kind of remake. So obviously the walls aren't correct. I mean, because that's the castle ceiling right there. It covers the ceiling. Or the outside of the wall. So that has to be like that to cover it. But I lowered it a little bit. Obviously the height isn't correct either. Because, you know, just the limitations of the space. But the jumps, as far as I could tell, to the best of my ability, I think the jumps are correct. This ladder jump to the pumpkin, to the glass panes, to the lightning rods, and then this, obviously the pumpkin had to be moved. I moved the pumpkin in by 1. But the jump distance is the same. It's just this red, the crimson warped whatever. The crimson stem would be back 1. So I played around with the limitations of the space, and I think it still looks really good. Got the escape door, although I think I need to replace the sign. I don't think it was spruce. But the corner, the hay bale corner and the lantern. So yeah, I'm really proud of this one. I like it. And that concludes the 5th floor, actually. The library is done. I had to replace the table. That's a really minor thing I could mention. I made a match, too. I didn't need to replace that one. But I had to replace this table. You may have noticed these, which were just flat walls before. And that one's also a flat wall. And this could no longer be an exhibit due to the stairs, if you're curious. So I decided to make it this instead. But if I actually go down the stairs, we have a new floor in the castle. The 4th floor. Finally laid out. So I scrapped the whole, like, staterooms and all that mumbo jumbo. I scrapped all that. I decided to do more exhibits because I really like how the exhibits turned out. So you can see the underside of that one. Goes right up to the ceiling. But here's the great triumph. It's been moved. A sad little state that it's in now. It was in the prime corner exhibit, and now it's just a 3x3 in this wall. But it still looks good, you know? It's still in the spirit of the original. So I've got room for a small exhibit here. Got room for a corner exhibit here. A lot of these are going to be small exhibits, or like the deep slate one upstairs where it's kind of angled. Where the wall is kind of angled. We've got room for another corner exhibit here. So that makes 2 corners. Got 2 more corner exhibits. We got small exhibits. I've got some sets of armor here that I put up. See, and this is the staircase that I said we would come back to. It's in this hall. Also, if we go this way, see, I've got banners over there. We'll come back. But in the spiral room, I put a doorway in here, so now there's a way to get through here. But over here, yes, we've got all my various banners, the Christmas ones I made, and this one to commemorate my bastion hunt. And yes, I decided to put in a small sniffer exhibit, because they're kind of like living fossils. And I moved those allays. Yes, I moved the allays from upstairs, or downstairs actually. I moved the allays to their own exhibit. They are still leashed because I don't want them to escape. But yeah, I put the allays and the sniffers together. in this kind of exhibit here. You can see all the way through. We've got room for maybe a small exhibit here. It'd have to be really small. And I moved the maps from the staircase near the storage room. That wall. And I don't remember what this cake was for. But I do remember it was... somebody gave it to me. I should have renamed it. But yeah, if we go up this staircase, it's just the one on the other side. It, you know, it just connects to the other side here. So now you can go all the way across. I actually need to fix this staircase because it's actually wrong. But I didn't notice that until right now. But this is why I needed the bubble columns, because I didn't want to have to... I got tired of running all the way back and forth while I was building. So lately I've been working down here in the mines with the tunnel bore, and you'll notice that I have moved it. It was down there, about 500 blocks down in that tunnel. But we've hit something interesting that we'll fly down there in a second and look at. But before we go down there, I wanted to mention really quick that I have moved all the chests from just around the beacon. I've actually moved the chests. And I have so much deep slate that just I have no idea what I'm going to use that for. But now we're going to fly down the tunnel. And one other thing I did to the tunnel bore is I changed it from automatically moving forward with a observer chain thing. I made it manual now because I just got tired of having to stop and restart the thing every 10 blocks or whatever. But yeah, this is where the tunnel bore... Well, this is where the tunnel bore was today. I did some mining yesterday, too. But this is what I've done today so far, which isn't much. But if we fly down to the end here... in this area, I kept hitting lava pools, which is a little annoying, but it's manageable. Like over here, if I go back a little bit. There's this cave here. And there's a couple other caves that I flew past that had lava. And, you know, the lava's a little bit annoying to clear. But, you know, it's manageable. Like, it's fine. And I did blow up one of the dupers right back here somewhere. Right here. Because I had to... You can tell because I had to place blocks to put the minecart back. The gravel back there, it broke the... Or this gravel, it was this gravel. You know, it landed on the thing and blocked the TNT from flying. But the main thing... See, I hit 1,000 in this tunnel, and I was considering turning around anyway. But I hit something... I decided to keep going, and then I hit something... Yeah, I'm not clearing all this lava. I am not doing it. Because the bore would go along this path. Straight across. And that is so much lava to clear. That is just way too much. So I decided to turn the bore around. Anyways, I've built the duper on this side. And now I'm going to go this way for a while. So yeah, I'm going to run the bore for a while now. And we'll take a look at how many diamonds I get. So it's been about 30 minutes, and I've started to go this way a bit with a tunnel bore, but we've hit a little snag. As you can see, it's not that far away, and there's a reason for that. If you're curious, this is what I got in that 30 minutes. Just some ores, I got 41 diamond ore. A couple of spare diamonds that got blown up. And I was kind of picking up redstone and gold and lapis here and there. But yeah, we hit a snag. Let's take a little fly about. Everything was going fine up until we reached this point. And I'm not sure I even want to continue going this way because of this. And yes, as you may have guessed, I hit more lava. Not quite as much as I did going the other direction, but it's still a pretty substantial amount of lava. Because if we just see how wide the duper is, the tunnel bore, I'd have to clear out right there from that wall all the way to this wall, which is from here. If I bridge out, I'd have to clear from here all the way over there where that line is sticking out. It's kind of hard to see. But if I go around, it's easier to see from this side. All the way over there. I'd have to clear all of this lava. And now saying it out loud, it really makes me realize how insane that is. Because it stretches all the way over there. All the way over here. All of this lava would have to go. So, I'm not really sure what to do. I decided to change my armor. It's a completely new... I didn't lose the old set. It's a completely new set. I just wanted to change the trims. And the second thing I'll mention is I have created a new map that is for sale in the Music Shack. It is one of my favorite albums, Metallica and Justice for All. In my opinion, their best album. Some banners that I made. This one was to commemorate when I was looking for Pig Step, which is actually over here. I have put all the discs. I have all the discs. I put them up on the wall, and it just happened that they perfectly fit on this wall. I really wanted to... See, one of the ideas behind the castle was to make it like a maze. And I've kind of kept that a little bit. Like, you can get lost. There's different, if you don't know your way, there's different ways to go up and down. Well, you probably won't notice, but I did change the floor in this hallway. It was the wood, the mangrove wood, and here too. And I expanded this just a little bit. I made it, I expanded it that way, because there was room behind this wall. Since we're here in the Great Hall, the next thing I'll talk about is the ducks. Whoever has hid 100 ducks in my base, you will be happy to know that all 100 have been located. As you can see, all 100 are here, safe and sound. And at the behest of Brun, I have built a glorious bathroom just off the Great Hall for the ducks. Because they're like, like rubber ducks. So we've got a bathroom here. We've got, some storage, paper storage, TP. Got a sink with a mirror. Got some pictures on the wall. Got a nice toilet with a plunger and a bathtub. See, this isn't one of the ducks. Don't worry, I didn't place down one of the ducks because it would ruin the name if I placed them. That's just I got that from the wandering trader. But yeah, I built a nice little bathroom just here, just off the hall. So going outside from the Great Hall, well, you look out the window, you can see the Great Iron Tower of Power. That's actually where we're headed next, just very quickly. I have built a staircase that goes down. So there's an actual path out here to the iron farm now, which is great. I've lit up the area pretty well. And there's something I wanted to show in here. I believe in a previous base update, I came over here, and this place was just full of golems. And I think I solved it. It was because... well, it was because of the floor down here. They were spawning down here somehow. I think. Because after I slabbed this, I haven't had problems with golems coming back. So I think that was what was causing it. But yeah. And while I was doing that, I accidentally threw my stone shulker in lava, so I had to make a new one. But the next thing is also outside, just outside the castle. But it's the other way. It's on the other side. I have started work on the courtyard. Got a path up here now. There wasn't a path before. So you've got, it connects to this path, which goes all the way around the castle and around the bridge and, you know, all that area. And we've got this path. You know, this path goes out to the village project, and then this path goes over to the crypt and the bridge. But this is the thing that I've been working on. I've started working on the courtyard. I've put in this like hedge. It's not really a maze. It's just like a hedge thing. And it's not finished. I want to do more. If I fly up, it's mirrored. Actually, if you look closely at it, it's slightly off, but I'm not going to tell you where. So if you want to look at the map and figure it out, I'm not going to bother to fix it because it'd be a pain in the butt. So, but yeah, I started work on the hedges. I want to put like statues and different flowers and stuff. Maybe some small trees. You know, stuff like that. I think it looks a lot better than just an empty field, you know, and I replaced all the podzol. So it actually looks nice. But yeah, well, I'll continue working on that at some point. I've actually done a little work over here. I haven't been over here in a while. So let's take a look on the inside first, and then we'll come back outside. So not much has gone on. I've finally done something with the cows. It's super basic. I just, you know, replaced the walls, and I covered the ceiling, and I dug out the area just a little bit more, so the cows have a little bit more room. But I finally, like, actually did something with that. And then this way, I changed the lighting. This is like a really minor detail, but I changed the lighting. I made it darker because I thought it looked nicer. But the thing that I wanted to come over here and show is I've actually decorated the area where the villagers are, which is something that was sorely needed. I've organized the barrels, and you know, I've actually decorated this to match the rest of the build. And these two are empty. But see if I go back here, there's more space back here. But I don't really need any more villagers, so those two might stay empty. But now the area's actually decorated, which, has been a while. And I removed the track. There was a track that went down here. Because, you know, you remember. This is where I cured villagers at the beginning of the season. So back outside, you'll notice that something has gone. The old iron farm has been totally removed. Because I discovered it was broken. The zombie got deleted or died or something. So instead of killing the villagers, I decided I dropped them down in water, and I gave them their own little campsite. Hopefully, coming down the hill, I was hoping they're still alive, because there's a non-zero chance they might have died. It's totally fenced in, but you never know. And I put a golem in here. But yeah, just a little, they got their own little camp. So, does this place look familiar? It should. Although, it has changed quite a bit. This is what I am calling my board project, BOR-D, because it's a tunnel bore. The -D is because it goes in 4 directions. And obviously, you know, D is the 4th letter of the alphabet, but my BOR-D project. So this way goes about 1,000. I think exactly 1,000, actually. That's the first direction I went. That's the second direction. This is over 1,000. But we hit a snag. And then we went this way and hit the exact same problem that went that way. This way only goes about 250 blocks. It's only about a quarter of the way. And this one, this is the direction that we'll talk about first, but it's actually the direction I went last. So if you remember, the beacon, it was inside like there was a wall here, there was a wall here, and there was a wall here. And that's my original diamond mine. I went that way, I went this way, and I also went that way. But obviously that one's been completely erased. But I turned the boar around. I had to move all the chests over there. That's why they're over there now. They were stacked on the beacon. And I had to take the beacon down temporarily. I had to mess with all this and fix it. But if we fly down this way, I really had problems going this way. Like, I kept hitting lava, and at one point I just got frustrated and started pouring water everywhere and turning it into obsidian. Because it was easier than trying to, like, fill it in with blocks. And then I reached this point where, actually, there's a spot that I want to show, but I need to find it. I think it was actually back where we were. Yeah, it was back exactly where we were. All this under here is lava. There was just so much lava in this direction. It's stupid. And yeah, I was getting frustrated. See, there's more obsidian. You can tell where the lava was. And this is pretty much where I hit the breaking point. Like, we're only... Let's see. We're only about 400 blocks. We're not even halfway to 1,000, which is what I was going for. And, like, there's this giant lava pool here. I started making an obsidian wall. But the boar got stuck, and then one of the forks blew up. And so I just tore the whole boar out. But yeah, that's what direction are we facing? That's east. So west is probably the best. I know some people are gonna... I know what some people's reactions are gonna be to that statement. West is best. But yeah, the west ended up being the best direction. South actually wasn't that bad because I made it past 1,000, but I hit a snag. And north... Actually, well, north wasn't the worst. North also hit a snag. It hit the same snag. This project, for now, is pretty much done. I don't really plan to clear out the corners just yet. If I get bored, I might do it. But for now, I don't really have plans on doing it because I've been doing this project for a while. And it was just something to pass time. I can't really go any other cardinal direction. I could continue going east. I could continue going west. But north and south are a no-go. Like, they're done. If I did go a direction, it'd probably be east. But this really isn't a project that has a definitive end. It's just when I get bored and have nothing else to do, I just come down here and blow up everything.